我们就来玩这个 NBA 2K16骑士对勇士冠军赛。
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Curry attacking. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Golden State on D. Smith on the wing. Back to Irving. Shoots from the corner. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
On the wing, Green. Offensive rebound.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. That doesn't go either for Green. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now here is Smith. Love right side. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Yeah.
James has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Now, here is Smith. From 18 feet away, Irving with a clean look. Back to Smith from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Bogut.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Iman Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. That's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Cavaliers leading. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. A drive by Shumpert. Passes it to Dellavedova. Outside Shumpert. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Shumpert from deep. Cleveland the rebound.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
And the shot is long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love.
Too much casual effort here. Lackadaisical getting back on defense here, fellas.
And it's costed them. Fast break baskets accounting for 7 of the last 10 points they've allowed.
Smith for 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dellavedova, that's good.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team's third.
And here is Barbosa. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back right after this. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate. When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. The new big three along with Kyrie, I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the 7. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving, really ambidextrous as a ball handler, because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now the dish to Dellavedova. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And there's the feed to Dellavedova. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
LeBron, no luck. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Barnes. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Thompson kicks.
不然怎么用？空中换头不是这个。
To Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Green in for Ian Clark. Here's Barnes. Shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark gets high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from LeBron.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Assist goes to Kyrie Irving.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Curry, here we go. Nobody near Barnes. They get it again, and another shot. LeBron with the block. Irving against Thompson. Here's Dellavedova. Irving kicks to Thompson. Curry with the steal. 3-on-3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And that one's good, Barnes. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Sayonara.